Alright, well, let's get into a Watcher run then. That was a quick one. The defect just died right away. Played Act 1 pretty fast, too. Rare relics are good because it can be, what do you call it? Peace pipe, so you can remove cards, campsites. Yeah. Hey, Jizza 321. Yeah, the defect was, unlucky. We do a boss relic swap, which is normally a good idea for Watcher, but it's a little bit worse when we're going for this achievement. Because getting a miracle on turn 1 is basically the same as having an energy relic. And energy relic is sort of among the best case outcomes from swapping for a boss relic. I mean, it's sort of the average case, is what you would expect. Random common relic can be sort of useful. Most useful ones are like Vajra and Lantern for OTKs. Upgrading a card is fine too. We'd probably go for the Eruption upgrade, because that's useful for rushdown loops. There's no way to get an uncommon card from Niao. If you could, we would be looking for like Rushdown Tantrum, but you can't. There's no way to remove cards other than boss relic swapping into an empty cage. Let's just go for the rare relic. Even if it's just like, even if it's not something immediately useful, it's still, rare relics are just really good. I think we're probably going to go through this right route. There are 3 fights this way. And actually, that's kind of short on campfires. We don't get our first campfire until here. We're forcing 3 elites. I think that's probably pretty fine. Yeah, Captain's Wheel is so good against Gremlin Nob, so we should be fine. A little bit late against Sentries, but that's fine. Vigilant Strike. Eruption Strike was not enough damage for lethal. Already blocked out, so we can just strike there and set it for lethal here. Alright, perfect cultist fight. That's nice. Good way to start. Flurry Blows could be a part of an OTK, I think. I think that's possible. Get, like, Fasting, Flurry, Tantrum, Fear No Evil, Flurry, something. I don't know. It's hard to get that to scale up to 300, but if we have some strength behind the flurries, it could work. Follow-up's kind of similar. Zero cost attack. Zero cost attack loops require a lot of card draw. And I think Flurry Blows is probably the best zero cost attack to be drawing through. And stance changing is probably what we want to be doing, because we probably want to be doing either Tantrum loops or Blasphemy Eruption stuff with Watcher. Or, sorry, I think I said Tantrum loops, but I meant Rushdown loops. So we'll take the Flurry. Removing a card, super high priority pick. Go ahead and remove a strike. We picked a Flurry, so we're probably free to remove strikes here. Double defense definitely happening. We could try to take no damage with the defend, or we could try to get lethal. I think we're going to try to take no damage. The Captain's Wheel should help us in a couple turns. Do we Miracle out a strike? Nah, yeah, actually we do. We're in Calm, so we'll probably try to kill him from Wrath mode, hopefully soon. Well, we're already blocked out. Not really much we can do this turn. Already in Calm. Okay, he's not attacking, so let's let him have it. Yeah, this is okay, cool. 0 damage Jawworm fight. Not bad, not bad. Deceive Reality is a very nice card. Can't say much about it from an OTK perspective. It's not really very useful for that. But it's such a powerful block card. But I think it's going to get picked here. Alright, third easy pool fight is Louses. Lice, I suppose. If we deceive reality, we take 1, but we develop a safety. Yeah, I'll take 1 and develop a safety. I'll also use a Miracle Strike so we can kill him next turn. Maybe didn't need to take 1. Alright, Flurry splits him, 3 attacks next turn kills him, or Eruption and something. Yeah, okay. Alright. Ooh, there's a Rushdown. Rushdown's almost certainly the pick. Rushdown is, like, very often the card you're looking for. OTKs with Watcher. So that feels great to pick up. I was originally planning on going left, but I think I want to go right now. I want to upgrade the Rushdown and the Eruption, and going to a shop could give me an extra shot at a Tantrum, basically. Or like a Fear No Evil, or a... let's see, what else could we do? Anything that costs 1 and enters Calm is now super high priority. Upgrading Eruption, getting a 1-cost enter Calm, and like removing cards still. So we're basically there, so I do want to go through that shop, I think. That'd actually be our first shop, so it's going to be a 75 gold card remove, probably. Got a hard pool fight. We'll go ahead and give it the plated armor, since hard pool fights are fairly challenging. We get some value out of the plated armor right away. Oof, we don't get a kill. Let's see, so we're blocking for 16 currently. We Miracle out to defend. Alright, Flurry straight kills him. Give up another safety. Should be able to prevent ourselves from taking damage to the rest of the fight. I guess we rush down before Eruption, draw some cards. I guess we could have known exactly what the cards would be, because there were only 2 cards left in the draw pile. A couple of strikes here would finish it off. Yep, that'll do it. Cultist Potion. It's really good. It doesn't quite do anything on turn 1, but we'll probably use it against the boss either this act or next one. Probably this act. I don't think we're going to have the rushdown loop up by the end of this act. So we're probably hoping to OTK this Act 2 boss. I don't think we want any of these. It's really important we have a thin deck. We need to have a plan to draw 10 cards on turn 1, and then we need to rushdown loop. So we need to remove 3 cards, so it's not appropriate to add card 2. I guess Vault is not a net card, but it's very expensive, so... I think we want the upgrade on the Eruption. It's pretty important for getting rushdown loops. Yeah. Okay. If this is Lagavulin, I'll probably just use the Cultist Potion right now. Do I follow through on that, or do I not use the potion right now? Guardian is not a huge threat. We can probably just get through Guardian with what we have. So I don't think we really need the Cultist Potion for him. I think I'd rather have an easy Lagavulin fight and save the health. Obviously, we're just waiting basically for him to wake up. Oh, I guess we could have woken him up that turn, because we were blocking out this turn for free. Excuse me. He wakes up this turn whether we wake him up or not, so might as well wake him up, because we got 8 damage. If we Eruption hits us for 40, probably don't want that. Actually, no, because we Eruption and then Rushdown draws us 2 cards and we draw it back into Calm. Do we want to fit in a strike while we're in Eruption? I think we do. If we do Eruption here, we're probably looking for lethal. I don't think we're going to find it though. 10 plus, or 13 plus 20 is only 33. So I think we're just trying to block here. I don't know if we're going to find a better miracle. Just Miracle Strike. It does 10 damage, so what more do you want out of your miracle? Okay, should get a pretty easy lethal next turn, just one strike. That'll do it. Ceramic Fish, probably not very good. I do feel like I should pick one of these cards. We're about to go to a shop with very little gold, and Ceramic Fish could help that out a little bit. Empty Bodies, maybe pickable. With Rushdown. Is it though? We want Calm Enters and Wrath Enters. We want to be going back and forth so that it's energy neutral. We don't really want stance exits. Yeah, we'll skip it. Sorry, Empty Body. Not good enough. There's Tantrum. Tantrum is less important than like a Fear No Evil or a Inner Peace. Because really we just got to get down to a 10-card deck with Rushdown, a one energy Calm Enter, and an Eruption. So I don't think we need the Tantrum. It is on sale, but it's up against card remove. We can't afford both. So I think card remove is going to take priority, which is really sad. Tantrum's really good. But if we're doing infinite stuff, we don't need Tantrum, so... And in fact, Tantrum is a little bit bad for the Rushdown loop, because it shuffles itself back in, so... I don't know. It's like, it usually doesn't matter, but... costs you a card remove as well. You have one more to remove before you get to 10. One? Looks to me like I have a 13 card deck. We don't count the Ascender's Band as being removed either, or the Rushdown. We have to draw all those on turn 1. So I think we're going to do card remove instead. Do we need strike if you have infinite damage? We're fighting an elite, pretty high on health. Oh, I see, one more to remove. I see. I thought you were saying right now I have one more to remove, which is arguably true, right? Because Ascender's Bane and Rushdown both remove themselves after the first shuffle. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying now. I think we probably can fight an elite. We're kind of looking for Gremlin Knob because we have Captain's Wheel. So he only hits us for like 6 on turn 3, which is nice. We don't really have anything important to do at a campsite. Upgrading Rushdown's probably the next upgrade. We do need card rewards to find the like Fear No Evil or Inner Peace. And it is really important that we get one of those two pretty much specifically, and those are uncommons. We probably want this question mark because that can be a card remove. So I think they were probably only fighting one elite left in the act, so I'll take it now. Toxic Egg's great. Okay, sure. I don't know if we're actually adding any skills to the deck, but I guess what is it? Inner Peace is a skill, so that would come upgraded. All right, let's exercise our Rushdown. Oof, next turn's gonna be really bad. I guess it's just like Strike Vigilance next turn. I believe you cannot fault and get the achievement, although I haven't scienced that. Strike Vigilance is okay. Still take a little bit. Probably sets us up for Eruption Lethal next time we draw it. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a little thin right there. I guess we can just like Flurry, Eruption, Flurry, Vigilance, Flurry. So we generate 8 more block and get back into Calm. So we get sort of 5 net block from where we are now. Oh, Rushdown Alt 2, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, alright. This defend is not worth anything. Is Deceive Reality, Miracle, Safety, Positive Health? So we proc him 3 times, so he gains 9 strength, which probably does like 13 damage to us, but then we block for 16. Seems like it's enough positive that it's not subject to rambling. Alright, that'll do it. Mango, not super useful for OTKs, but whatever, it's still good. All rares. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Empty Body's not a rare. Bit hard to skip a Wish Plus. Do we ever take a Wish Plus? No, that's stupid. Sorry, ignore me. We've already got like a Rushdown loop going. We can't add Wish to the deck. Empty Body's a no. Establishment's a no. So we're just gonna... I think that was actually a health positive Gremlin Knob, because we took, like, what, we took 8 on the one turn, then 4 on the next turn, so it was 12 total, and then Mango gained us 14. Probably don't want to Eruption here, because then we would take 22. That's a little too much. So I guess Strike, do a Miracle to defend, to block for 2. Yes, this fight's short, so we might not get another shot to use the Miracle. We've already blocked out for next turn. Alright, so just using the safety, Strike Rushdown, so hopefully we will... Why was Wish bad here? So you're probably unaware that we are doing a challenge. So we're doing the You Are Nothing challenge. So we have to either get the You Are Nothing achievement or we lose. And Wish is bad because it costs 3. And we're trying to have a 10 card deck so that we can have like Rushdown and Interruption do a loop. Which is why Wish is bad. Eruption Strike is not lethal. We might get more stuff with Rushdown. So we could like Vigilance Eruption, and then we'd have 2 energy for 2 strikes. That is lethal if we can draw a strike. If we don't draw a strike, we're blocking for 26 versus 28 damage. That seems fine. We'll just defend. Alright, I'll develop safety even though it's not useful. Thanks for the follow, Angry Dijon. Welcome to the Vegetable Batch. Appreciate you coming, hanging out. Nope, none of these are helpful for a Rushdown loop. I guess I just realized when you play Rushdown, the Eruption can't draw itself, right? So do we need something else for the Rushdown loop as well? Because it can't just be like Fear No Evil Eruption. Because then the Eruption's still in the draw pile, and then we Fear No Evil and Fizzle. But wait, no, Tantrum can draw itself with Rushdown, so maybe... But maybe that's because, like, part of the effect of Tantrum is to shuffle the card. I'm gonna look up Rushdown loops really quick. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a video really quick because they say somebody's doing it in this video. So I will look at it. I'll mute it so you're not hearing it. Yeah, so you need a 0 cost card. No, it can draw itself. Okay, alright. I was wrong. You can draw itself. Okay. Because it drew itself in that video. Okay, fine. So we don't have to add more. We don't have to add like a cut through fate, basically, is what I'm realizing. Okay. Great. Let's go ahead and sniff up that Rushdown to reduce the cost of the combo a little bit. And then we're looking for a card remove here. Actually, even if we get the Cleric event, we can't afford it because he charges you 75. Is that right? Are there any card removes that are possible? We could get like match and keep, where we get forced to take something. Wheel of Change could remove a card. So Wheel of Change could remove a card, so yes. Big Fish isn't a card remove, but it's health. Dead Adventure we already got. Oh wait, no, that was last round. Dead Adventure would be okay. Golden Idol's fine. Hypnotizing Colored Mushrooms is fine. Living Wall we already got. Scrap Ooze is fine. Shining Light's fine. Cleric is a potential card remove. Serpent, World of Goop, and a Wing Statue. Yeah, so Wing Statue, can we afford the card remove there? Yes, we can. So Wing Statue and Cleric are the card remove options, but we don't have the 75 gold, so we can't do Cleric. It's either Wing Statue or Wheel of Change. But that's good enough. Eviscerated and Chopped. So it is Lagavulin. Seems like a tough Lagavulin fight. What are relics important? Relic could be Peace Pipe. That's probably the best relic. Yeah, I don't think we need Peace Pipe that badly. It doesn't hurt that bad. I mean, he does start debuffing if you get Lagavulin, which is pretty rough. And we get a lot of our damage from like Flurry of Blows, so I don't think I'm ready to fight Lagavulin. So I'm gonna leave. Okay. Can't run away from the Acid Slam. I want to strike, but I also want to develop a safety. I guess I'll do both. We're in Calm, so we'll have extra energy on the Tantric turn, or the Eruption turn. First time we'll draw exactly these two cards. Could get gold, that's true. We're just gonna like safety defend strike. If we Eruption, he hits for 24. We can actually just block for 24. We also draw cards. This says 9. It would leave him at 36. 36 splits him, unfortunately. Maybe we should have held the Flurry of Blows. I should have done the math first. Because I don't think we want to split him like that. We'll wait for Weak to wear off, and we'll split him next turn. With what, though? With just the Strike? It's not a great split. But it's better than now, because we get the Strike and the Flurry. And maybe more. Oh, wait, I guess we don't get the Flurry, because we're going to shuffle here. Well, Strike now or Strike next turn are the same. Alright. Did I do the math wrong? He did split after one strike, so I know I was right. Hello, Bear Von Cool. Sorry I've been so delayed at getting to your playtest. I have you on the list. I've been sort of backlogged. A bunch of people redeemed playtests all at once, and I've been doing like 1 or 2 a week. Which just takes a while to get through them. I'll get to you. Yeah, I think we're going to skip Eruption here. Alright. Fidge wants blocks. Continue striking, I guess. Maybe we should have developed a safety instead. We could have played a DC Reality Defend. That would have been better. Oops. We draw 2 of these cards when we Eruption. If we Eruption and killed this one, that'd be okay. 6 plus probably 8. It's only 14 plus the Flurry if we draw it. Nope, I guess we'll just double defend. We're getting kind of saturated by slimes here. Alright, he's at 21. I guess we have to go now. Oh wait, we should Flurry first. Getting rid of some of those slimes, staying in Wrath at the end of the turn seems good. Maybe next time we do Eruption we'll kill him. We're not, yeah, I think we got 33 damage here, so that seems like enough. Okay. Weave is an option for doing stuff, but no, we're trying to remove cards, not add them. It's a bit of a rough fight. We could smith something. Deceive Reality has a pretty high drawn played rate. Vigilance gets played to set up for the combos. I think we'll upgrade Vigilance. No, let's do Deceive Reality. I hate that Deceive Reality feels like it does less than a defend, but it's such a good card. So we'll do that. Okay. Let's go off on him on turn 1. You want to be getting turn 1 damage against Guardian so that you can split him before he hits you. So that's nice. Looks like we're not getting there. Oh wait, we are. Because of the flurry, we just barely got there. Alright, we are over blocking already, so I guess we'll fit in the strike and the flurry. Didn't cost us a thing. Alright, need a block for 16. We can, like, Deceive Reality, Safety, Eruption, Vigilance. Interesting. Vigilance blocks for 8. He's hitting for 16. So we could Flurry once and not take any damage, or Flurry twice and take 1 damage. I'll Flurry twice, it seems fine. Actually, this Flurry only does 4 damage. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe should have Miracle that safety. Reasonable perspective. Safety double defend blocks out. Triple defend also almost blocks out. Eruption shuffles. If we Eruption and can't get back to Calm, how much block do we have? We have 15 plus 12 is 27. He's hitting for 40. So that seems dangerous. We'll just chill with safety double defend. We have to get to 50 though, pretty soon. Alright, let's see what the cards are. 2 strikes is nice. I'll go ahead and Miracle to Deceive Reality. It's nice to have a safety in hand. We have the energy pot too if we run into stuff. Yeah, this is why we safetied. Can't quite get there with damage. You could energy pot to do 1 damage and block out for 5. Nah. We do not want to get Vent Steamed. Vent Steamed is death. See, there's Eruption drawing itself. This can happen. Pretty low value of playing Eruption again, so we're just going to Vigilance Deceive. I guess I could Eruption again. That's kind of the point of the rushdown loop, right? We can just keep doing it. We don't have a Flurry. We would draw 2 more cards. Could be Strike Flurry. Could just be Defend Defend. I think I'll just take a safety. Yeah, it would have been Defend Defend. Deceive Reality is getting played. I'll save the safeties. Let's fit in a Flurry here. Alright, let's start with the Safety Eruption. Get the Eruption back. So we could, like, Eruption Vigilance. Eruption's gonna draw 2 of these. We'd end up taking 4 damage to do 18. That seems okay. Oh right, Eruption did not draw 2 of those because we didn't change stances. Yeah, I'll go ahead and safety to block for 12. Get him a little punch. I think I'm going to stay in Wrath mode here. I want to make sure we're splitting him next turn. I think it's guaranteed if we stay in Wrath. He blocks for, what, like 9? Barely, but we did. Vigilance for block. I think we're skipping this flurry. Oh, wait, why would we go back into Eruption here? We can just, like, defend. Okay. Vigilance defend blocks for 13, not quite enough. I'd like to block out. I'll go ahead and just do that. Flurry is always happening. Eruption. I don't want to take 40 though. Alright, taking it a little bit slow here. Maybe we'll go. Maybe too slow, but we've got to turn off here, so I think this is when we go. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Okay, great. Pretty easy fight. Deus Ex Machina gives us some extra energy. I don't know if we need extra energy. I guess if we have energy and then we can do like a Vigilance Eruption loop for a little while. Or we can just like pay for card draw. It does come upgraded too. If we have Deus Ex Machina Plus and we find like an Apotheosis, then we can like upgrade 4 miracles and get +4 energy. So it'd be like a +3 energy Apotheosis if it's upgraded. And it would be upgraded because we have Toxic Egg. It does exhaust, so it doesn't count as like eventual hand size, but we do have to draw it. And we have a 12 card deck, so we're still 2 cards away from I mean, I guess, yeah, we need a lot more card draw than we have, right? We have a Rushdown is our only card draw. And we need to find a way to draw 10 cards on turn 1. And maybe that's like 2 Swift Pots, right? Like maybe we do it with potions, but Deus Ex Machina is a card that we have to draw through. But I think it's probably worth it. I think Deus Ex Machina lets us pick like a Wheel Kick or something later. Wheel Kick's super good. We've already got all the important upgrades, so we could pick Fusion Hammer with basically no downside. We also already have Toxic Egg. I wish there was an Empty Cage here. Empty Cage would be insane. Sacred Bark is pretty good for OTKs. But we don't really need that. I guess if we get like a Sacred Bark and a Swift Pot, then that could be like the whole thing rather than needing to get 2 Swift Pots. We don't really need the 4th energy because the combo is energy neutral, or at least it's energy neutral once we find the whatchamacallit, Fear No Evil or Inner Peace. Kind of a shame there's no Violet Lotus here. Violet Lotus would mean that we can combo with Vigilance Eruption, so that would have been nice. And then we wouldn't have to add another card to the deck. And we could just focus on getting those card removes and finding a Swift Pot. Fusion Hammer is a little bit more helpful in hallway fights than Sacred Bark is. Runic Dome is basically the same as Fusion Hammer, right? Like, if we're killing people on turn 1, the downsides don't matter. I think we'll just go with the Sacred Bark. That's the one that actually like can turn a situation where we're not getting an OTK into a situation where we are getting an OTK, which I don't think extra energy is doing. It also could help us in hallway fights, right? We've got like some pretty good potions right now. This blocking for 24 is pretty huge. Even if we just use it against like birds or something. Alright, Collector's trying to collect us. We have quite a bit of money, or enough money that we can get 1 card remove. And if we get, let's see. So how much gold do hallway fights give? It's like 15 or 20 or something. So we would need 100 for the first one, 125 for the second one. It's a total of 225. So we're like 60 gold away from that. Or I guess 50. 54. How much gold do you get? 10 to 20. So assuming they both drop 20, we get 40 gold out of these two. Actually, no. If we pick up a card, we get more. But if we pick up a card, then what's the point, right? Well, I guess we do have to add like a whatchamacallit, Fear No Evil or a Intercalm. So we could add a card, get 9 gold that way. If we add it from a card remove and get 40 gold, and we get 49 gold, then we do get enough. Actually, no, we needed 54, right? To do 2 card removes, so we're never getting 2 card removes. Okay. Cool. There is another shop here. So we could just take the first shop, dodge the second one, and go for the third one. That seems fine. There's no way to get to this shop without doing this one, so we can't, like, skip this one and do that one. Okay. Birds. I knew it would be birds. We have a pretty good shot at knocking down the bird with Flurry. But not this turn. Highest priority is going to be the buffing bird. Let's put some damage on him. Develop a safety for the future. Drat. Rushdown's always getting played. That costs 0. We can block for 22. They're attacking for, what is it? 24. Okay, I guess that's happening. Couldn't Miracle at the Strike. We're about to draw 3 more Miracles, so I guess I might as well. Alright. I don't want them to be hitting for 28, that's a lot. We've only got 1 Commenter, can't draw enough cards to guarantee we get there. I guess we do have the block pot. Yeah, I don't want to wait around this fight forever, so let's go for it. We did not get an exit. Alright, so we triple block. And it looks like block pot too. So they're hitting for 56. We're blocking for 33, so we've got a deficit of 23, so the block pot's almost perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and strike you to death. And get out of Wrath mode. Might as well play the Deceive Reality, develop the safety. Hey, Guitar. Good morning. Is this the time? Can we knock him down? We can. We can knock down either one with Flurry Eruption, Flurry Strike. Okay, well, let's knock down the one hitting harder, I guess. Oh. Crap, I didn't get my Flurry back. That's disappointing. 28 plus 12 is 40. So I'll go ahead and block for 41. Do we miracle out the 12 damage strike? I think so. We can knock either one down and then end in Wrath mode. Get it for 4. Oh wait, do we have to have for defend too? So if it's like Flurry, Vigilance, Flurry, Eruption, Flurry, defend. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we'll knock him down because he's doing more damage. We're probably not going to redraw the Flurry. We have a Strike. That does the same thing. Also, we could just redraw it to the top. That's an option too. Okay, so Strike knocks him down. Defend blocks out. Okay. Bird is the word. We can Flurry, Vigilance, Flurry, but that's and then Strike. That's not enough to knock him down. So might as well just strike this guy to death. And then we could Energy Pot to play Deceive Reality Defend, but we're only taking 6, so I think we'll just take it. Stupid birds. Okay, let's see if we can get some damage. We can. That should do it. Got out of the fight. Didn't take too much damage. Nope. These aren't it. Looking for a Fear No Evil or a Inner Calm. Pretty much specifically, just those. Or a Bomb Plus, right? Bomb Plus. That's a card. Medical Kit. We have a very thin deck, so we're pretty vulnerable to disruption by status effects. So listicle isn't a literal command, but I did write a listicle. So every time someone new uses the listicle command, I'll tell you one of the 5 ways to get the achievement and one of the 5 ways to lose. So the first way to win, to get the achievement, is a sundial loop. So the way sundial works is there's a bit of a bug with sundial. I don't know if you'd 100% call it a bug. It's sort of an interaction where so if you have a card that draws 2 cards and a card that draws 1 card, let's say you have the card that draws 1 card in your hand and the card that draws 2 cards in your discard pile. You play the card that draws 1 card. There's nothing in your draw pile, so it shuffles the 1 card that draws 2 into the draw pile. You draw it. That counts as a shuffle. And then the card that draws 1 card goes in your discard pile because you just played him. And then you play the card that draws 2 cards, and the game says, okay, your draw pile is empty, so I'm going to shuffle and then draw you a card. And then it tries to draw the second card, and it says, oh, your draw pile is empty again. I'll try to shuffle. And then it says, hey, wait a minute, I can't shuffle anymore because both the draw pile and the discard pile are empty. So I'm going to stop trying to draw cards, but it does count as a shuffle, even though there's 0 cards. So the card that draws 2 cards shuffles twice. And Pyramid is looking for you to play, to shuffle 3 times to give you 2 energy. So assuming both of the cards cost 1, you've played 2 cards that shuffled 3 times and got you 2 energy back, so it's an infinite loop. And that is how sundial works. So we don't have Fear No Evil or whatchamacallit, Inner Peace here. I would love to buy Medical Kit so that, like, if we don't have the infinite combo online, we don't just, like, die to, like, Taskmaster or like Nemesis or something, because it's just like our hand gets full of burns or wounds. But I think we just need to assume that we're getting the infinite combo to go. So we need to do card remove so that we can get there. So let's get rid of one of these defends. Now let's get rid of another strike. Could buy a potion. I wish that one of these was a Swift Pot. That would make me feel like I'd accomplished 2 goals at this shop. But it looks like that's not happening. And I don't think we want another Energy Pot. Fear Pot's okay. I'd rather save the money for another card remove in Act 3. Alright, looters. They can tell I tried to save some money. They can smell it. Vigilance and Deceive Reality are always getting played. We're still taking 7 damage. We could Miracle out of safety. It's not a very long fight, so I don't hate miracling out of safety. What would we be saving our resources for? The rest of the fight? It's a short fight. Eruption does not draw any cards because we haven't played Rushdown yet. So probably not a good idea to play that. Because we would be taking an extra 22 damage. I think I'm just gonna flurry the front guy. I'm not confident in my damage here. I don't think we're gonna get both. Because I've removed so many strikes. So I think we're just gonna try and survive this fight by blocking. And they're gonna take all our money. Okay, we have Eruption. Or we have Rushdown now. We could try to kill Mugger before he attacks. This guy attacking is pretty good for us. Alright, let's try to get him. I don't think it's gonna work, but maybe we should just try and get this guy. We still get the card reward if they both run away, which is the important part. We need to find Fear No Evil. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, we're definitely not getting enough damage. That's okay. We get to kill one. That's enough. These guys should always drop a smoke bomb if you kill both. Or maybe if you like kill one on his escape turn, they should drop a... These aren't the cards. We've talked about the cards a bunch. We know what they are. Those aren't them. We don't have enough money for a card remove. We could go to a shop just to look for a Fear No Evil. I don't hate that. But question marks can be card removes. Let's see, what events are we looking for here? We can get the same events as Act 1, the common events. We could get the, whatchamacallit, Bonfire Spirits or Wheel of Change, which could both card remove. The Act 2 specific card removes are Old Beggar can card remove. Wait, is that true? Yeah, Old Beggar card removes. We don't have enough gold for that. We've only got 60, he needs 75, so Old Beggar doesn't work. Knowing Skull isn't a card remove. Curse Tome isn't, Council of Ghost isn't, Augmenter is, or sorry, Ancient Writing is. What's Augmenter? Oh, it's the mutagens. Library isn't, Mausoleum isn't, Nest isn't, Vampires isn't, Coliseum isn't. Okay, so it's basically just Ancient Writing and Wheel of Change and Bonfire Spirits, but that's okay. We can still get some. It's true. Yeah, getting a Fear No Evil is definitely something we need to do still, but I think going question marks is correct here. Do we lose this fight? I think we probably lose this fight. Okay, we're gonna lose all the gold. Gold is less important than surviving here. Nope, can't do that. They would be upgraded. It'd be really good, but we need to keep the deck size down. Alright. We could smith, but like, what's the point? All of our good cards are already upgraded. It doesn't look like we're going to have enough money to go to this shop. The plan was to go to this shop and remove a second card, but we're all out of money. We do get some extra from elites, but even if they both give us 50, we're unlikely to... even if like he gives us 20 and they both give us 50, which is the max, we'd get 120, but we need 125, so we need one of these question marks to give us money too. It's just like, that's asking for a lot there. So I think probably we're going to fight this elite and go for the extra fire. So we have to fight an elite next floor. So I think we want that health, even if it's not a full heal. Just being at 82 makes me feel a little safer. Alright, this is going to be pretty sketchy. This is the really uncomfortable transition phase where it's like, we can't do an infinite, but we also just like removed all the cards that do damage, so we're like fighting an Act 2 elite with like barely an Act 1 elite worth of damage, so like, we're really riding a knife edge here. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this fight. Turn 2 deck is not very friendly. Pretty sure we're going to need the max block here. Not much point in miracling out of strike since everybody's got armor. Okay, we're going to need to kill Gremlin Wizard this turn. We have Rush Down, so we're going to draw, hopefully, a strike. Does Flurry, Eruption, and Flurry Strike get him? Actually, do we have hand room for that? 3, 6, 9 cards? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we still do. I guess I just hope it's enough. Yeah, that's... Okay, cool. Well, we got something. I'll go ahead and Miracle out a Vigilance, partially for the 4 damage, mostly for the extra energy. Alright, he's summoning, that's good for me. We're gonna leave the Shield Gremlin alone and try to just punch through the armor. Yikes. We are really short on damage. Okay. Straight kills you, that's pretty efficient. I might use this Stance Pot to go into Wrath here. Or to go into Calm, I guess. I guess I'd use Vigilance and then go back into Wrath. Oh man, I was hoping to draw the Eruption. That's gross. Well, without the Eruption, we can't kill the Gremlin Wizard, so we can't encourage him to summon again next turn, which means he's going to kill us very soon. Alright. Yeah, this Shield Gremlin's up to 15 strength. 42 times 3, that doesn't seem very survivable. We used our stance change pot to get into trouble. I always joke in when I'm playing like League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm about like using my escape tool to get into a fight, and then I get into the fight and the fight turns against me, and I'm like, oh no, I used my escape tool to get to this fight. Now I'm in trouble, and that's very much the feeling here. I don't know if we can block for 50. We do have quite a bit of block in hand. I guess we're just going to do all of it. Looks like we can block for 50. Do we survive this? Are we exactly dead? Because we have 126 health. I think we're exactly dead. This is hilarious. 42 times 3 is yep, 126. Cool. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Wow. Yep. Okay. Well, we didn't make it. We needed a couple more card removes. We needed some like better events, basically. We were almost there though. We needed a Swift Pot and like 2 card removes, and we had it. And a good draw. Yeah, no, we'd only done like 10 damage to the Gremlin Leader. There was no way we won. Probably shouldn't have added the Flurry to the deck. I think we get to the Rushdown loop more frequently if we don't have the stupid Flurry in hand. But if we didn't add like Flurry or Deceive, we theoretically would have had the loop going. But like, those were like we only added 4 cards to the stupid deck. If we'd only added if we only added the Rushdown, we would have had the loop, right? Like, we didn't need the Deus Ex Machina, didn't need the Flurry, didn't need the Deceive Reality. But if we did that, we wouldn't have like won Act 1. We needed those cards. Which is why doing this achievement on Ascension 20 is extremely difficult.